are several symptoms of depression. Okay, and this will tell you if you have major depression or not. One of it is if you have the feeling of being sad for more than 2 weeks. Alright? So it has to be more than 2 weeks. And then of course there's the changes in appetite. You are eating too much or eating too little. You are sleeping too much or sleeping too little. You have very low energy, or you have loss in pleasurable activities. You have no feelings for anything that you used to do before. And then of course there's your purposeless activities. So there's people who keep on wringing their hands. There's people who keep on the floor. Okay? And then there's of course the feeling of worthlessness, exaggerated feeling of worthlessness or guilt. And then there's of course the thoughts of suicide. If you have 5 or more of those symptoms, then you have major depression. Okay? Next. There are several types of major depression. One is the major depression itself. Then there's bipolar disorder, depression with anxiety, typical and atypical depression, seasonal affective disorder, postpartum depression, and depression with psychosis. With extreme sadness, you feel the same thing, no? You have the feeling of sadness. You have the feeling of not being able to eat, not being able to sleep. However, with depression, you have exaggerated feeling of guilt. You have exaggerated feeling of worthlessness. You have thoughts of suicide. And of course, more than anything else, you also have the feeling of helplessness. They can do psychotherapy, wherein you can go to a psychiatrist and they will issue you medicines. You can also go to a guidance counselor. They can help you with talk therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy. Of course, there's also psychoeducation, wherein there's a lot of books right now out in the market with regards to our topic. And then, of course, there's family intervention. So, family counseling or marriage counseling can help as well. And there, of course, you have the other mental health associations like PMHA, which is in East Avenue, the Philippine Mental Health Organization, the NCMH, and then, of course, you can go to Amara Counseling Center as well.
What we can advise to a young mother who is experiencing postpartum depression?
Okay, normally postpartum depression happens if the person is not prepared for the pregnancy or the person lacks support. So, address the issue first before you treat the postpartum. So, help them with whatever it is that they need. If it's lacking the support, talk to the family members. If it's because they are not prepared for the pregnancy, they're quite young, or they did it out of wedlock, then address that issue first.
I'm Jam from YWCA. Question po kay Ma'am Marcia. Yung may kilala po akong a friend of mine na nagsasuffer po siya from major depression at the same time po is separation anxiety. That person cannot afford to go to therapist and such kasi in the first place po, ayaw niya po ma-judge at the same time, he is afraid kung ano man yung magiging condition niyo. So, ano po yung mas magandang alternative ways to do? Same thing with the family po kasi they don't really know what to do.
There are a lot of places that actually offer free counseling. So, you can search for those places. And I would like to let everybody know na sa counseling naman, meron kayong privacy. So, nobody will know about it. So, you don't have to worry. Alright? And then, the other thing about it is, we will not be able to help you unless you voluntarily come to us. So, we need you to voluntarily come to us. Like Mr. Santi said, kung dalahin ka lang doon ng hinahatak ka, hindi ka matutulungan. Okay? what's very important for Christians to understand is it's not a question of you not praying or not praying enough. Alright? This is an actual sickness, and I want you to understand that you are not being punished by God.